Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and we can see we have a different look. It's called the the green screen. Doing something different in these times. I just feel like it is most important to play with our creativity, right? So leave a comment down below and let me know what you think, because I'm kind of feeling the vibes. But anyway, guys, for those who does not know, my name is Elizabeth from Elizabeth Magical Garden, a magical garden reaching for the stars. Be sure to check me out on Instagram because it's what is popping over there. And also be sure to check out my podcast because my podcast is growing, guys. Like, I am so excited. I just this week got done with episode 11. Be sure to check it out. It's another outlet to get the vibe of positive living out, right? So guys, today I'm going to definitely do a reading, but before that, let's talk about the energy that has been taking place in the last couple of weeks. The new moon is going to be in Aries, and I'm not surprised because a lot of fire energy, people been revved up. It's been so many things going on, as we all know. Right now we're all self-contained. I live in a northern hemisphere, so we are basically practicing social distancing, not only for ourselves but also for our loved ones, the elderly, the young kids, just everybody in between, right? Because this is the time where we have to focus, or I should say it is wise to focus on just exuding love. Guys, I am so serious. I truly believe that we can heal the world through love. I am never going to give up on that because it's so easy to be negative. It's so easy to talk about negativity. But here's the thing. If negativity brings on so much power, right? How about love? How about if you continue coming from a loving space? How about if you continue professing the love in your life? How powerful, how great is that, right, guys? So let's get together and proclaim the things that we are grateful for, because for me, I'll go first. I am grateful to be able to live in a space where I feel safe, where I'm able to provide for my loved ones, where I'm able to be fruitful in my own nature, right? I mean, this is the time where it's like currency, money, material things is not the issue. Material things, just a couple of weeks ago, before all this stuff happened, everybody was just on a go, 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 including myself, right? And then we find ourselves in a standstill, literally, right? And now the focus on is just being the focus is on being healthy, being safe, and having enough basic resources. Whereas before it was like you never, for the most part, was always looking ahead of the game, always looking to see, okay, when I get this, then I'll get this, and then I'll be happy, or when I achieve this, then I'll be happy. But now we're forced to live day by day. I went to do errands today shortly, and it was like, it's just so different. You see people walking around with masks. People are literally speaking like in distance. Even like if you find yourself kind of like in a, in an aisle in a crowded space, you're like, I know for me, I can feel like I was like just trying to like get out of there real quick, and even just standing on the line waiting to purchase the items was tension there, and this energy is really bringing back and dialing back the forces, enabling you to realize what is truly important in your life. The other day, I went live on my channel, and be sure to check it out because I'm doing lives, guys. Like my channel has taken such a turn and I'm just running with it. You know what I'm saying? So I went live and I pulled a card and it was death and rebirth. And this is exactly what's happening right now. We are in the energy of death and rebirth. It's being burnt away. Things are literally being swept and taken away from the norm. You know, we literally are taken from the norm. Like, you know, I know for me, I was so, you know, you heard me always profess, oh my God, I can't wait for March, I can't wait for spring. And now spring is literally in the air and we have to stay inside, and we're not made for that. We're you know, we go by the seasons. This is the time where we do find ourselves taking walks with our families, taking walks with our animals, and just going for a walk on yourself. But now you're in a space where you have to be contained. That is a lot for your personal, mental, physical health. And now we have to find different ways to stay active and also communicate with one another. Now, thank God we have, you know, we do have the internet, we have our phones, we have social media, but, you know, it just has me thinking, like, is this all a mistake? Now, I'm not going to get into everything like, oh my God, this, because I don't know as much to be spewing out information just on the whim. But you gotta kind of like, it kind of just really makes you think. Like, when you look back on how things were going, is this something that we called on ourselves? You know, I'm not saying that, oh, we made this, we deserve this. I'm not saying that in no sense, please, okay? I am not saying that. But when you stop to think about it, you know, even even the natural resources take time to chill and relax. I feel like we're the only species that don't really hibernate. Think about it, because you have the 4 seasons, and usually in the wintertime, yes, we tend to be a little more inside, but the show don't stop. People are flying here, people flying here. Some people are in a place where they can, you know, go, like, basically fly coast to coast, where they don't have to deal with the cold weather if they don't choose to, right? If you're blessed to be in that position. But I'm only bringing that up to say that, is this something that we should look into? Is this being forced to stay indoors something that we should really, like, when it's all said and done, by the grace of everything good, is this something that we should continue practicing? And when I say that, not saying that don't come outside even when you can come outside. No, I'm saying take away all those things and just, like, sometimes just give a day or two just to clear your mind, spend time with your family, spend time in the very place that you work so hard to pay for, right? So guys, that's just my little tidbit of, you know, mental, in terms of like emotionally and mentally, and these are some of the things that has been going through in my mind, and I just want to share with you. Please leave a comment down below and let me know how you felt about, or how you feel about the things that I have just said, and add on to it. Let me know where you're coming from and what's your vibe and on this take on this whole situation, in being that we have to do self distancing, right? It's like a tongue twister for me, guys. So guys, I am shuffling, and we're gonna see what energy has to say about all this today. Let's see what. Okay, so we have, first card we have, which is the Two of Pentacles. Okay, that's the first card. Okay, we have another one. Okay, the second card is the Magician. That popped up. The Magician. Lovely card. And let's see what pops up. Let's see what energy says. Okay, and then we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles that just popped up. So we have the first card was the Two of Pentacles. Basically, what I'm getting from this is balance. This is time for the balance act. And I just finished saying how after it's all said and done and we come from a space and we come in our new light, are we going to still practice the balance of silence, the balance of just basically taking time to understand where you truly are in your life? You know what I'm saying? And also what I'm getting from this is, you know, for whoever needs to hear this, this is the cause and effect of life. Like if you look at this, if you look back in the centuries, oh God, I can't, you know, when I get excited, guys, I talk fast, so please bear with me. When you look back in time, you know, we had so many other, I don't want to call this a plague, but we had so many other illnesses that took place that had literally shifted and changed how we lived. And to be in this space now, I'm feeling like it's balance. It's the balance of life. It's the balance of, you know, life and death. This is the time where things are being burnt to the ground to ascend and come back up. This is the time where you will find yourself being in a whole different light within yourself. This is the time where you will find yourself realizing things about yourself, about your loved ones, about where you live that you never would have learned before if it wasn't for this situation. And then we have the Magician. This is basically saying to me, find your light. Find your light, because the light that's within you, you have the source power. You have the power to be abundant within your space. But, you know, when you go too fast, when things go really fast, you know, Mercury, I'm ruled by Mercury. So I talk fast. I tend to move fast. I walk fast. And Sagittarius is my rising. So I'm like a centaur darting into the winds, right? But when you take the time, I know for me, when I take the time to really dial back, I am so big on self-care and self-love, because whenever I feel overwhelmed, I can feel it coming on. I can feel it coming on. I also deal with anxiety, not claiming it, but this is something that is real in my life. So when I find myself in that state, and I will tell you something about that, once I start to feel like the world is like spinning around me, I center myself, and usually beautiful things always come out of that. Power always come out of that. I always find myself in a state where it's like creating something different, something that I totally didn't even know I was going to do. I tell you, I went to go get a couple of things, and all of a sudden I was like, the spirit told me to like get the things to have a green screen today. And that's exactly what I did. And I love it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what this energy does. It brings out little corners and shed out, like I should say, it shed light on little corners that you never would have realized. You ever been in a shower and then you look up and you see, I don't know, maybe like a little crack or a little speck or something on a wall that you never like really took the time to notice? This is what this energy is doing. This is, you know, my thing is looking, when you dealt with lemons, you do what? You make lemonade and add some sugar, boo. Okay? Because we can either choose to focus on the negative aspect of these times, or we can allow ourselves to be reincarnated, okay, in the event to aspire and ascend into a different light. We can come out of this in a total different form. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm realizing things for myself personally that I really am, I was really focusing on. It's not that serious. It's not. You know, like excuse me, for instance, like posting on Instagram. I post on Instagram, but now I don't feel, not that I did before, but kind of, you want to keep up, like, okay, I gotta post it this time, or I gotta post it this time, boo. Instagram ain't going nowhere, okay? Because look, right now, what you doing, you inside, all that excuse, that is like nobody, I mean, not to say it like that, but I'm gonna say it, like nobody really cares about a pretty face. You know what I'm saying? Like we care, I mean, I feel like when I see something nice on my feed, I'm like, oh, that's nice, ... But that's not the end all be all right now. The end all be all is you and how you see things and what you are doing to feed the world. What are you bringing to the table? And this is the time where we can focus and bring forward, okay, what the world truly needs. And what the world truly needs is your love, your energy, your power, okay? Because we are all spiritual beings having a physical experience. I can't stress that enough. And then we have, okay, Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, reach up. Get your blessings. She has on white. She has on white. It's so funny. It's so funny because here it is. Here it is right in your face. He has on black. She has on white. Transformation. Balance. Guys, do you see? I mean, like, it's right in front of you. Balance. Okay, allowing, burning off the things that no longer serve you to ascend and become in your higher source. Allowing yourself to be in a faint and just like really meditative space where you can build and receive the energy from the divine that will enable you to receive your blessings, new blessings. Okay, she's going up. Okay, what is that? Is that excuse me, a white dove? Boo. Okay, the messenger. Basically saying, you know what, baby? Thank you for all the work you're doing. Thank you for giving love to the world. Thank you for your divine energy. Thank you for remembering us. Thank you for remembering Gaia, Mother Earth. Thank you for being an affluent aid, okay, to healing the world. We have to come together so we can heal this world, guys. We got to do better. It's so funny because on my podcast, I was talking about doing better. And lately with my podcast, I mean, honestly speaking, not that I have ever been scripted, but I have always like pretty much know what I was going to make a video about or whatever the situation is. But honestly, boop, I've been throwing that out the table. I've been going like, for lack of better words, raw dog in it, because I just feel like when you come, not to say that I wasn't coming from a heartfelt space before, but I'm just allowing in my personal life, and this is just my personal beliefs, I'm allowing energy to work through me so the right people that comes on my platform will receive the message that they need to hear in that form, in that state of time, regardless of when you watch this particular video. This message is for you, okay? Regardless if you see this video when all this stuff is over, this message is for you and for me, right? So guys, I want to take the time out also to do some healing work. I have my pink quartz here, and I just want to take this time out so we can focus on this pink quartz, focus on energy, focus on the divine, focus on the fact that we are in a place in our lives where we can receive love, where we can receive the energy that we can put within our bodies so we can be that much more stronger to help the world, where we can help our elderly, where we can help the people that do not have food or water or shelter in this state of time. Allow us to give love. Let us give thanks, not to the stone, okay? This is a gift from the Creator, this beautiful precious stone. And if he made this, or she made this beautiful precious stone, how much better are we? How much more precious are we? Priceless. Guys, this is what I have to say. This is my message for you. I pray that this video finds you in great and lovely spirits. Leave a comment down below and let me know, what are you grateful for? On that note, I will definitely speak to you soon. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you'll be notified every time I upload, go live, do a video in whatever shape form I see fit at this point. Guys, I love you so much, and stay safe, stay blessed, and I definitely will speak to you soon.